Okay, so let's take a look at using Adobe Illustrator with Cinema 4D. So I'm going to open up a Illustrator file here, and you'll notice that right off the bat, this is live text, meaning if I double click these, we can go in here and we can change these any way we want. So first thing that you need to do if you're going to bring this logo into Cinema 4D is to select everything, go to type, and click on create outlines. So now everything is an outline. You got to do that first. Next thing you want to do is go to File, Save As, and we're going to save this into our working files, and we're going to call this FX. I'm going to click on Save, and this is the important thing. You've got to save this as Illustrator 8. If you save it in any other format, Cinema 4D is just not going to recognize it. All right, so you want to make sure that you save this in Illustrator 8. Click OK. Say OK. Now let's go back over here to Cinema 4D. So now you have two options. You can either File, Open, and go to where you have your file, and you'll get this little Adobe Illustrator import. If you already have a file open, you could go to File and Merge, and it would import this into your current scene. Either way, you're going to get the Illustrator import. Now, you have this option right here that's checked by default, which is Connect Splines, which is what you want normally to do. So let's go ahead and click OK and see what we get. So here is our FX, and I'm going to hit O on the keyboard to sort of get that centered up in my viewport. And we have our logo here. Now we have our paths. Okay. And if we take these and put these under an extrude NURBS, let's try that. Come up here and grab a extrude object. Take these. Go ahead and pop that in there. You'll see that by default, only the first letter gets extruded out. And that's because we need to come over here, go to the Object tab, and click on Hierarchical. And then you'll see that it goes all the way down the line and extrudes out everything. Okay, so that's probably what we want normally. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And what I want you to pay close attention to here is the E and the A, where we have these holes in here, and the G. We come back in here, go to File, Merge again, grab our FX, click Open, and we deselect Connect Splines and click OK. Take a look at what we have now. So now on the G, you can see that we have another path underneath that, and that is the one that is making up the hole for the G. So if we don't click that we want it to group and connect, it's not going to do that. You're going to have this as a separate piece. You can't just come in here now and put this all under an extrude NURBS and expect this to work correctly. Well, actually, let me just show you what happens. And I keep calling this extrude NURBS. That's because it was an extrude NURBS in an earlier version. Now it's just called the extrude object, by the way. So if we take all of these and we put this underneath the extrude object and we click on hierarchical, you can see that we have the issue of not getting the holes in our letters here. Let's do that one more time. File, Merge, grab the FX, click Open. This time we won't check Connect Splines and we won't check Group Splines. Let's click OK. And you can see what we get now. So everything is on its own. This would be a very, very, very difficult way to work, because basically what you're going to have to do is go in here, group all of this together, and then connect all of it together. It's just going to be a lot more work. So for this example, our best option would be to go in here, grab group first, then we can click on connect, click on OK. And we have everything done for us automatically. Now we can grab our extrude, put our paths under there, grab that, put them underneath the extrude, click the extrude, click hierarchical, and we are good to go. So that is the basics of using Illustrator and importing Illustrator files into Cinema 4D.